Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am fabulous. I am in Denver, Colorado. This has been such an amazing experience. I'm on Lookout Mountain, and the city of Denver in the early 20s decided to take care of this park area. There's several parks, several cool things to see. Right before I came here to the Lookout Mountain um, Reserve, I went up to Buffalo Bill's museum and gravesite, which is also on Lookout Mountain. So the cool thing about Lookout Mountain is many of you know that I lived in Cleveland, Tennessee, which is about 20 miles north of Chattanooga. And in Chattanooga, there's a Lookout Mountain that I used to go to all the time, and I absolutely love it. So I'm very excited to be in Lookout Mountain. It seems like home to me. It's so beautiful. So today, what I want to talk about, many of you have heard me talking about being beautiful, being fabulous, and being poppin'. Now, that's the goal for my life. I also have another goal that I want to share real quick. I have a goal of being unoffendable. Nowhere in the Bible does it say not to offend someone. We should treat people with kindness and respect. However, very often the truth is offendable to those who don't want to hear that word. So there are scriptures in the Bible that talk about not taking offense. And so one of the biggest lessons that I have really been learning in my life over, I don't know, last 20 years. I've been on a healing journey for 20 years, y'all. And sometimes it's been super painful. But one of the biggest things that, especially in like the last 5 or 6 years, that I have totally came to grip with is that my battle is not with flesh and blood, but with the principalities, the evil of this world. And people treat you often the way they were taught to treat you. We have a programming period, which I will talk much about later, but between the years of 0 and 7, and a lot of what happens to you, your subconscious is learning how to protect you because that's your job. And you are being taught, you are being programmed in who you are, the way people talk to you. You believe that. So, and so whether it's good or bad, you're going to believe that about yourself, and you're going to have challenges. If you have someone being very negative to you in childhood, then you are going to have some negative thought patterns. And so that is really what coming into what beautiful, fabulous, and popping are, is that we are the most beautiful. Our lives are the most beautiful when we align ourselves with our Creator, because the world creates us to be something that is not, that is different than what God creates us to be. And we are the most beautiful when we are in alignment with who the Creator created us to be. So that's beautiful. When I say be beautiful, be who God created you to be. Line up with His purpose for your life, because you were created with a plan and a purpose, and that plan was to prosper you and to give you life abundantly. But we will not receive that life unless we align with His purpose. So be beautiful, be in alignment with God, with His purpose. Be fabulous. The only thing in life that we have control over are our feelings, attitudes, and behaviors. Oftentimes, because we are not in control of our feelings, attitudes, and behaviors, we try to control everything around us to make us have some sense of control in our lives. So we need to remember to look at ourselves with magnifying glasses and others with rose-colored glasses. It's kind of like, take the log out of your eye before you look at the speck in someone else's eye. Too often we look at others with magnifying glasses and ourselves with rose-colored glasses. And we need to turn that around so that we can see, we can be in more control of our feelings, attitudes, and behaviors. And we'll talk more about this later. I'm just giving a brief description right now. And so POPin is very simple. Be a person of peace. Don't engage in chaos, drama, lies. Again, our battle is not with flesh and blood. It is with the principalities, with the evil, with the one who comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and the one who is the accuser of the brethren. I know in my life I've been accused of a lot of things that weren't true. And I understand that that didn't come from that person. That came from the evil one who does not want me to fulfill my plan and purpose. So when somebody offends you, just give it to God. You might have to stay away from that person for a couple days, or whatever you need to do, but come in and take control of your feelings, attitudes, and behavior. Now, I have a book called Learning to Love Life, The Art of Creating a Healthy Life Pie. And in that book, it really is about establishing healthy habits and making healthy choices so that you can have a life full of love, joy, and peace. Also, before I end this video, I just want you to know that you are loved and you are valued and you are protected. And there is one that loves you more than anything else. He knows, this blows my mind away. He knows the number of hairs on my head. He knows the number of hairs on my head. I don't even know the numbers of hair on my head because it changes every day. My hair's falling out, y'all. And his thoughts are as many as the sand on a seashore. He is constantly thinking about you and hoping for you and praying for you and advocating for you. And he left us the Spirit so we can be led and guided. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside of us. That is so exciting. So before I close, I just want to say something because I love fireplaces and so does my husband. And he keeps trying to convince me to put a fireplace in my house. And I'm like, no way. But I found this little gazebo, which I also absolutely love. I feel like I'm almost in heaven right now. Like, if there were some really pretty flowers around, oh my goodness. But this has been such an amazing trip for me. God has blessed me so much. And I hope that your life will be as blessed as mine is. because he loves you more than he loves me. And I'm okay with that. Have a wonderful day.